Ghiringhelli, psychic medium. Today is April 27th, 7 o'clock. I really just wanted to give some words of inspiration and hope because actually we are all in this together and we are all going through the same fear. And a lot of people, I put a little video yesterday and so many people responded. And I just felt it was really necessary to address some of the things that you were saying. And hi, Karen. Hi, Shelley, Karen, Mary. I don't think the names are coming up though. So I just want to address some of the things that were said by some of the people who responded to the video that I put up. Andrea, specifically, you had said that you and your husband were both, you both had the virus and that now you are both healing. And I am just so happy to hear that. My son there's difficulty, so my son is working through this. I'm not seeing who's on here just yet. And if you could let me know, Michael.
So you won't see who's on here, only when they type where I just posted.
So if anybody's watching, if you want just to type in there so I could see your name, and if you have something that I can address specifically, I will. Okay, so I don't know if you heard that before, Karen. I did see you up on there. So is this Karen?
No, someone just commented that they put a little heart next to the like, so that there are.
Okay.
So.
And who is that?
It doesn't say. Julie Campbell.
Okay, Julie. Hi, Julie. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And as they come up, Michael, maybe you can just, help me so I can address them for the first few minutes so I know who to address there.
Their name will pop up if they write.
Okay. All right. So I may be going a little bit closer just so that I can see. Of course, another interruption with the phone. So if you could take that off, I'd appreciate it. So Deborah, I wanted to address this to you directly, that I am just so glad that you and your husband are both recovering and recuperating from the virus. The inspiration that I really want to be able to give to all of you is that we will get past this. We will get through this. This is not going to be something where we will not get through and heal through this. And I know, I've been still reading through people via phone, and I've heard many stories, some that are very trying, but many that have been so inspirational. It warms my heart, and I just wanted to make sure that I said that. Just tell me who that is, Mike. Who's there?
So you got Gina Scott. She said, hi, Josephine.
Hi, Gina.
It's saying that the comments have to be a certain amount of words to be able to be put in the comment section. Dana Miswowski.
Hi, Dana.
Hi, I have just been struggling with the loss of my mom since the COVID. Every night I lost her in August, but I just do not know how to get through this time without speaking to her.
Okay, and that's Dana, right?
That is Dana.
Hi, Dana. So sorry on the loss of your mom. That's devastating. I lost my mom, so I totally understand. By the way, prayer is really very important to connect with them directly through meditation and prayer, because I've had several people who actually commented before this on the short video that I made yesterday, and they were asking me how can I directly connect with my loved one, and that is the best way, prayer. And what's a better time than now? We are actually forced to be in isolation. And I will just say this, because this is what I am finding, that even though we are forced to be in isolation, for the most part, those who are not with their family members, we have time to really dig in deep to our own souls, where we're at, who's important to us, what's important to us, and also to really tap into spirit and into our loved ones. So to answer you directly, Dana, and also there's someone else who asked me directly that she just lost her mom. Her mom passed on the 15th. And this really applies to you as well, Marianne S. And Michael, if you could just help me with who's on there. I can't really go too close to this. So who's coming up right now so I can address them directly?
After Dana, Leslie said that her grandmother is 95 and now in rehab after COVID-19. She's scheduled to come home in May, and that prayers are appreciated.
Leslie. Okay, so that's Leslie S. or
Leslie F. Leslie F.
Leslie F. So we all pray. We are in prayer for you, for your family, for your mom to get home well, and for the moms and dads and grandparents. And actually, thank you, Bambi. Her sister's brother-in-law just passed, so we have him in our prayers as well. And you can help me out with this, Mike, because I can't see that close.
So I just realized that it was scrolling. So after Leslie F., Gina Scotti wrote, "I have been going to Josephine for the last 2 years. I know she has never. I never knew she did phone readings, and it was absolutely amazing. She is absolutely one of the best on the island. Thank you so much,
Oh,
Gina."
thank you so much, Gina.
Phoenix Redhawk, thank you so much.
Phoenix, hello, Phoenix. Known you since forever ago. Just a lovely individual, inside and out. And thank you for tuning in.
We got Janet V. I mean, I don't know if you want me to read all of these.
Just so I can see them and then address them because I can't see it from here.
So we got Janet V.
Hi, Janet.
Lauren K.
Hi, Lauren.
Gina Rose.
Oh, hi, Gina Rose. Your
Lauren
doll,
Z.
known her forever, and praying for you and your family.
Maria C. and a Karen M. and now a Patricia C. I don't know if you want me to read all those, but they
just kind of give me an idea. If they're asking me something, I'd like to address it if possible. But I just wanted to really be able to. My son's looking at this. We're adjusting. We're dealing with this as we go along. There'll be more live videos, but it won't be as complicated as this. I just can't get that close up to the screen. But I did also want to say that Deborah. You specifically had said to me you're not doing well because you are spending many weeks alone in isolation, and I know that is just so very difficult. My heart, my prayers, my thoughts are with you, and now everyone else here also. So please know our thoughts are with you, and you will get through this. I want to just say this because I want to stop right there, that I know so many people are in isolation and you don't have anybody else with you. But if you can possibly either, take a walk, reach out to people that you feel have comfort in talking to, whether it's family or friends, please do that. And I also was compelled to really do this video because I actually had a client and he is somewhat handicapped, and he was really going through such difficulty with isolation and not being able to get around as much as he would like to. And he had shared with me that he was having thoughts that he should not have. Please, 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 everyone hear me. Hear me loud and clear. I understand that, and I'm going to say the same thing to you that I said to him. When we are alone with our thoughts and we overthink something and we're looking at the present situation, please know that things will get better. Your mind has a way of running away with itself. And so therefore he was very scared because he was having panic attacks. He said he couldn't get out of his own way. He just wanted to make sure that his dad and his mom, his dad in particular, who he had such a tight and always will have such a tight bond with, is there with him and helping him to get him through. But I'm going to say to you exactly, because I know he will get through, and that's what I said to him throughout the course of his phone reading. It is that God helps those who help themselves. It will not just be you asking and then, asking your mother or your father. We have to help ourselves, and then they will help us. A door opens up, and it's up to us to walk through it. But we must look and see and hear and feel with all of our senses, everything that we have within us, to help us to walk through that door, to get through. Michael, you can help me out with who's up here so I can address them specifically.
Just recently we had Trish Savage. I was very sick with the coronavirus. Thank God I didn't have to
Trish,
be hospitalized.
so sorry and so glad that you were not having to be hospitalized. Thank God.
Just popped up. Denise F. My husband just lost his mom and sister. He
Hello,
and my
Denise.
children are devastated.
I'm just so sorry that there was that loss. My thoughts and prayers are with you. I'm going to try and really acknowledge who is up here. I may not be able to get very deeply into a response, but I will acknowledge you, and I want to do so. Who just came up there, Michael?
Lindsay, I lost my estranged father Thanksgiving, and my thoughts have definitely been running away with me lately.
Lindsay.
Linda.
Linda, I am so sorry to hear that, but I think what I just said about my client that is going to help you specifically. Please know, use your faith, use meditation, use prayer, maybe a walk in your neighborhood, someplace where you could take solace, maybe a room that you have in your home. This applies to many of you watching this now. Maybe you could set up a little altar. If you see behind me, I have my angels. Those who know me for decades, I've been doing this for many, many years, and I have some of you that have been knowing me, coming to me, lectures, group readings, etc., that I am very much into angels, and they are with me, they are with you. So candles that I have behind me. So the way I set up in my sacred space is to have things, my thoughts, of course, first, and then to perhaps have candles or incense and or crystals. All of this really helps, none of which is really needed, but it does help us to be able to get closer to our loved ones, to God, to the higher energy. It's all one and the same. I talk more, spirituality, because we're all delving into the same. Who's that, Michael?
Barbara K. Love you. You have helped me so much in the past. I've been struggling lately. Live alone, working from home.
Hi, Barbara K.
I miss lost loved ones and feel alone. I admire your work you do and your way of doing it. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, and I'm so sorry for your losses. But I think what I am continuing to say is going to hopefully help many, because it is through tragedy, always through tragedy, that there will be light at the end of the tunnel. Who is that, Michael? Who just came?
Patricia C. I see spirits all the time, but I
Hi,
can't figure out who's
Patsy.
coming to me. Can you see this? Would you be able to tell me who they might be?
Hi, Patsy. Tune in, by the way, because signs and symbols, and I think that's just really very important, that our loved ones will give us different signs and symbols. It's always different, by the way. Some of which I know I can share with you with my beloved mom. She comes in through butterflies. My father comes in through cardinals. That was what they loved in life, and I know that is them. I have the wonderful good fortune and gift to be able to connect and know how they come through. So, you might want to utilize that and set up for yourself what you feel is your symbology, and have trust and have faith and put that out so that your loved ones know how it is that you are asking them to come on in, because honestly, ask and ye shall receive, and that is the truth. Who's that, Michael, who just came up?
Doreen, you're such a gifted, amazing, special person. You're helpful with so many people. Just listening to you now brings more peace and makes me realize in compassion to so many people. My life is blessed.
Thank you so much, Doreen. God bless you, and thank you for saying that. Just as they go through, Mike, so if there's anything I can address, I will.
Gina R. just said, so I just had a stroke in January and
so sorry.
have other medical issues. My entire body burns from head to toe and all my joints hurt so much. I'm scared and hoping you could give me some insight. I have more faith in you than the doctors.
Oh, I'm a big believer that when people call me and talk to me about doctors or aches or pains, for those of you who have known me, and many of you on here do, I always say, you never want to negate going to the doctor if you feel that there is something serious going on within the body. Always, always seek guidance and seek what they have to say to you through testing. But I will send you healing energy for sure, as I do all my family, my loved ones, my friends. You all know me, and you know that I always keep you in my daily prayers. I think something that is really important that I do every single day is when I put my 2 feet on the ground, I say, thank you, God, and what do I have to be grateful for today? And if you can start off your day like that, there will always be a positive that you will wake up to and for. Because believe me, there is always something to be grateful for, always, no matter what. And who is that, Michael, who just came up?
Thank you, Kato. Okay, so we
He
have
just wants somebody to sign down.
we got Lauren R. Thank you so much for your light, as always. I put my
Thank you,
faith
Lauren.
uh, in your ability to bring us love and light for more than 20 years, and your guidance is always needed.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your support for 20 years. I've been doing this a very long time, and I will not give you my age, but I've been doing this for over 30 years, and am blessed, very, very blessed to do so. So I appreciate that.
We have Tracy A. Is
Hi,
my
Tracy.
dad with me? Will he direct me in the future? Career decisions. I am so unsure of myself. I'm always looking for him for guidance. Can you tell me anything?
Who just hello, how are you? I can't get into specific things like that, but if there's something
Tracy
that
A. But okay, so then we have Karen O.
hi, Karen O.
88 is always relevant to me. Even when I just signed into her, the first number was 88 for the first 30 seconds or so. So does that number mean something, or is it just a sign to show me they're with me?
It is a sign to show you. I mean, I don't have the time to, but numerology wise, 8 is the infinity sign that is turned upward. 8 is a karmic number. So I'm sure there's much deeper meaning to that. I will have another live video that I will do that I may be able to address more, especially once I get this all under control and I'm able to see this more, and I don't have to have my wonderful son reading it to me. But until that time, I will not be able to do readings tonight, so I will not be able to address things like that specifically. But yes, 8 is a very significant number, and it is their way for you of knowing that they are there.
Julie K, will you be talking about the new Earth energy and the shift happening? Everyone is starting to.
Hi, Julie K. I will be addressing that, not this evening, but I will be addressing that, certainly, for sure.
Okay, Ed G, I see cardinals and butterflies in my yard. I imagine that's my mom who's visiting me. She passed over a year ago. Linda C, can you try and explain why this is happening, and any idea what is written, any idea as to when it is going to come to an end?
Okay, and I just want you to go through them so that I can, because I don't know how much more time we have, but just read through a few, and whatever I can address specifically, I will.
Patty G, thank you so much.
Hi,
my
Patty
best
G.
friend shared loss and grieving from COVID-19.
So
Daniel
sorry.
S, I brought my whole family to see me, and my sister passed, but I need guidance. And sorry guys, this is all scrolling very fast.
It's scrolling very, very fast, and my son is doing a great job keeping up. But what did Daniel say? He went to... is he still there?
I lost it, so
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, sorry,
Linda B,
Daniel.
my significant other passed away 10 years ago. Can you please let me know if he's sending me any messages? Thank you. Again, Linda, so sorry we're not addressing specifics.
That's okay, Michael. So there was just one that came down. I think they wanted to ask me about this, the virus. Is that
They
what
just right now they were asking about what's going on.
What's the last one? I'm trying to see that.
Vivian R, is my dad
Vivian
with
R.
me? He passed away due to mental illness. He didn't believe in God.
Okay,
Is he
so
okay?
I
I'm a
want to.
Catholic.
How much more time do we have? Because I need
We
to.
have about 9 more minutes.
9 more minutes, okay. And if I go over, that's okay. But I do want to say thank you to Shelley, Karen, Mary, Linda, Carol, Doreen, Lorraine R, um, Deborah. As I said, please hear me that you will be getting better. For those of you who need to hear from your loved ones, specifically now, just so that you know, because I can't answer directly at this moment, this evening, you will feel your loved one's energies during this time more than ever. And the reason that I say that is because when you are able to quiet your mind, and it is through meditation that we connect with them uh, strongly, more than anything, you will allow yourself to tune in. And if you could, as I said, if you could set up an altar, that would be even better. Or if you want to, walk and be one with them, ask them, allow yourself to know that you are connecting with them through prayer, through meditation.
Christine M., hello.
Christine M., hi.
Do you feel God has caused this pandemic to teach the world some lesson? Hard to keep faith in times like this.
Okay, I want to answer that specifically because I don't, there's no blame on anything, and I do want to say this, and I was just speaking to my son about this the other day. At this moment in time, there are many shifts that are happening. I think someone, I'm not sure who, was asking me about that, but um, this will come to an end. I just want you to know that this is our new normal. There is nothing that I can say to you to stress that we must adhere to what it is that is being asked of us, and not to react too quickly, to perhaps be around others, uh, to simple things: wear your mask, wear your gloves, keep a safe distance, because we have a lot of social networking and people that are out there to help us, to bring comfort and to help us get through these difficult times. And I really can't stress that enough, because I know so many of you are going through so much. And I just want you to know, as I said, my dear friend Bambi lost her sister, lost her brother-in-law. Lovely man. But please know that they are in a safe place, that they have crossed over. And to the best thing that you could do is to really honor them and to keep them in your prayers.
Melissa C., my daughter was decorating her cap to her dad because he won't be there. I wish I could feel him to come in a dream, or that he was proud of her.
Aw, and he is very proud of her. Who just said that?
That was Melissa C.
Hi, Melissa C. And dreams, by the way, you did mention that, but dreams, pay attention to them, so that when you first wake up in the morning, don't jump out of bed. You definitely want to just take a few seconds to have dream recall, so you don't lose the memory of the dream, because that is working through our subconscious mind. And oftentimes that is how spirit will come to us, is through our dreams. Okay? Yeah, who's that?
Kate O. Hi, Josephine. I'm
Hi,
so
Kate O.
glad to quote unquote see you, and I want to thank you for changing my life for the better. You have been an inspiration for all of us, and I appreciate your positivity and energy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for being one of the light workers.
Judy B., how do you
Hi,
get
Judy
closure
B.
when a loved one passes and you cannot go to see them or go to a wake due to the virus? It seems so surreal.
It is so surreal. My heart is just breaking. And who just said that?
That was Judy B.
Judy B. I'm heartbroken. I am just heartbroken at all that I am hearing. And I will tell you that we really never do. There is no such thing as closure. There is comfort. There is. I just don't like that word closure, because it is an open wound, that from us losing our loved ones, they will always be there in our hearts. It's just that I say this always: time has to become our friend. Because if we had to endure the pain just as you have had, and so many of you have had to endure this pain, if that pain did not leave us through the gift of time, we would die of a broken heart. And there is such a thing. Many people die from broken heart. So my heart and prayers go out to you. Who is that, Michael? The last one who just
That was Judy B.
got Judy B. Okay, so I just want to say this, that please know that there is inspiration and hope in many different avenues from many different people, light workers like yourself. We are all tuned into the higher vibrational energy, and through prayer, meditation, and working together, we will get through this. My thoughts, my prayers go out to you. Much love. Thank you for continuing to be on here. I will do more live videos because I know how much you need it. I need it. We all need it. So,
Kathy W. Do
Kathy
our loved
W.
ones that passed worry about us with the virus, and are they aware of what is happening? I'm hoping they are at peace and not worrying.
Okay, I do want to address that before I close. How much longer do I have, Michael?
We have about 2 minutes.
About 2 minutes, but I just want to say this. They are not on the other side. They do not experience what we experience here on the physical plane. They are in a much higher spiritual realm. So they are here for us. They are watching over us, but they fortunately, they do not have to worry about humanistic concerns. So they are here for us. They are watching over us. They are guiding us. They are protecting us as best as they can. But they do know what is going on. They do.
Patricia C. have been having a lot of dreams about loved ones who have passed.
Pat, say hi.
People who have been passed that are not my favorite people. What does this mean? Very vivid.
Okay. Michael, the that's a little complicated of a question, so I'm not going to address that right now. But I will just say this: sometimes our dreams, it doesn't have to mean, I hear what you're saying, and it doesn't have to mean that that is literally the people that you were not that fond of in life. It's just the situations at hand that are happening now are coming through the faces, the bodies of those people that perhaps you did not get along with in life. But that is, of course, because of the situation at hand.
So we're going to go ahead and start closing now.
I want to just take that last. What is the last?
That was the one that I
Okay. All right. So I will announce to you, as I said, I'm new to all of this, but the next live video will be very soon. Hopefully we will get through the kinks. And you're in my thoughts and you're in my prayers.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for working with us. Really appreciate
and
everything.
And thank you, Michael, to my son. He helped me to make this all happen. God bless.
God
Please
bless.
go on to Josephine Ghiringhelli, Psychic Medium, on my Facebook. Please share it, like the top of the page, so that this way you can see. I put inspirational pictures on there every night. I work very hard to do so. So that will help you as well. I put it according to what it is that's going on, how spirit connects with me and guides me to put those pictures up. So please, please do take a look. I believe that it will help you. Take care. God bless.
God bless. Good night.